Hey, what's going on everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Long Beach Airport. Last time we got some initial parking in place. I'm actually going to pause because sun's going down and I want to be able to see what we're going to be building today. But we got our police station in place. It's not connected to anything. We've got no police cars, which probably a little problematic. As for the rest of the airport, we have 4 medium stands. We've got a medium runway. We've got a small runway. We've got a whole lot of people who want to go home, and we don't have enough pickup and drop off. So yeah, eventually we will get there. Today we're going to be building a parking garage. And so we're going to start by extending these roads. This is Donald Douglas Drive. And we'll roll some sidewalk up here as well. And before you get to the parking garage itself, there is kind of a surround of trees. So we're going to come off here with some terminal foundation. That's going to be the support structure of our parking garage. We'll take out the interior walls. Let's see if I can build this parking garage. I fought actually with this for quite a while. Like hour plus. Just trying to get the layout to work how I want it to. So we're going to run it like this. We're going to run this over around there. We will put in a couple crosswalks so people can get over here. We're going to run sidewalk through the middle, sidewalk through here. No, I just realized I'm about to run into a problem. Because there was going to be another one up top here. And it would come up and around like that. That's not going to work because I don't have a place for you guys to cross over. So let's take out that. Take out that. You 3 go. We're going to go over 2 spaces. And then do that. That. And then this road will come up and around. I think that will be okay. It's kind of a stair-step looking building. So theoretically, there would be terminal foundation up here going around. There's a elevator stair area up in the top corner here where you can get down from the upper levels because we're going to build upper levels. One of the mods we have that I started playing with in the, I think it was last series or the one before that, is the ability to run another floor vertical for pickup drop-off for the bus drops, the car stops, the taxi stops, and you can do the same thing with parking lots. So we're on level 0 here. If we go up 1 floor, we're going to do something similar to what we did on the ground floor. We'll take this down over here, and nope. Take this up, over, up and around, and like so. Did I put one there? Yes. 1, 2, and 3. Run the same sidewalk all the way through. Sidewalk there. Since we do have the space, we'll run sidewalk there. Is there a road there? Theoretically. And then we're going to do one more floor. We're going to come off of here and up onto this floor. I'm just going to line it up with the others because I think that'll just be easiest. Get our roads in place. You cannot put the you can't put these on top of each other, unfortunately. I am going to do sidewalk here, which I didn't do on the floor below, and I kind of regretting. So we'll do sidewalk there. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay, that works. Let's drop down a floor. You can be sidewalk. No, you're coming from downstairs. Okay. So that gets people up. Let's go to the top floor. You're going to come over like so. In fact, let's get arrows going. You're going to go that way. You're going to go that way. You go that way, that way. So you come up here. Oh, that is not the correct floor. 2. You need to go that way, that way. It'll still probably hold for the other one. You need to be directed that way. So if you come up to the top floor, you go down, come across, you can go all the way across, or you can go up. Go up and over, you go up and around, and you go down here. And this is where you got the public road down. So we're going to put it there. We're going to add a little road there. We're going to go down a floor. A little nervous about this one because this is kind of in the middle of things. So, oh, it drops me all the way down. Okay, that's why I was building down on that bottom one. So you're going to go that way, you're going to go that way. So you come up here, you go down, around, you go this way and park over here and then leave. Worry about exiting out of this parking lot. I guess we'll find out, won't we? You can come up, you can go up this one, or you can go up over here and up there, down there, that way. No. I think it needs to go there. We'll see how the game deals with that. Top floor, middle, bottom floor. So whenever you come down, you come up to here. This sidewalk is on the floor above. Pretty sure. We'll find out whenever they build. But then you leave, and there's an exit here. And I think we'll put it here. In the pictures from Google Maps, as well as from Google Street View. This is a outdoor parking area. It looks like it's kind of a construction staging area. Actually gonna do that because I don't think that gets rid of my trees, to be honest. We'll do that. And now I need to do a down from here. Again, if you're curious as to what mods I'm using, links for all of them should be in the description. We'll speed things up and we'll see what kind of nightmare this actually is. In fact, I'm going to take out this. Nope. I'm going to go to the correct floor and take out that. So, you know, people aren't trying to park here until we're good and ready. What is happening here? What is happening? Oh, hold on. I've got all kinds of just chaos happening. Take those out, please. I don't know if I've got arrows down there, but we're going to do that. I thought I had... Yeah, I've got this going clockwise. So they should be okay. This person's just having a real tough time right here. In his Jeep Ranger. He's just trying to get out. I'm hoping that this is just because I put the arrows in at the end. So we will see on that. I guess we could get rid of you guys. We're not going to need you. We will need terminal foundation here and here. And we'll get rid of the interior walls through there. I guess we'll add walls there. Why not? There is a sidewalk exit that takes you onto this sidewalk from the garage. It's probably going to live right here in the middle. Really need to figure out what we're doing here. The game is not going to be happy in any way, shape, or form once we get everything in, because the loop, it goes counterclockwise. So it's going to go up and over and down. This is going to empty onto this road, which means you're going to have to go around, up, around, and back down. So yeah, there's going to be just chaos for a minute. Can I make you out and you in? That's probably not going to help anything. Okay, what are we building? So we're on ground floor, first floor, second floor. We're going to need terminal foundation up here in order to get the elevator in place. The elevator connects to this portion and only this portion. How? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Because I can't build... What floor am I on? 0? build this for me? I'm curious. Usually in Airport CEO, if you build terminal foundation on one side of a road and on the other side, you can go to the floor above it and then build across. Okay. I didn't know if I'd be able to do that on public road. I know you can do it with the service road, but public roads sometimes are a little bit different animal. So we're going to take out the interior walls. This is not correct. Wait, what floor am I on? Okay. This is just showing because it's not actually built, I'm guessing? So it should go out to there, because that needs to exist. Nope, nope, don't take out my roads. Passengers are having trouble leaving the airport. Yes, yes they are. Okay. Tell you what, let's get rid of this. It's not going to help us very much, what I'm about to do, but we're going to do it anyways. Maybe a car stop. Yeah, just everybody's backed up. Hey, the world's markets have crashed. I'm gonna shift it over so I can build some sidewalk here, and we're just gonna build a crosswalk. Maybe this will help a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to build a parking garage for y'all. Not that you guys are driving to the airport. Okay. Hopefully that helps a little bit. What's the problem? Yeah, people aren't getting to the airport. That's the problem. 2, okay. So this sidewalk continues up. And it does wrap around to here, but it stops. Google's telling me that there's art on the corner, and there is no art whenever you click on it. But okay, Google, thanks. I don't want to put in sidewalk right now because sidewalk is one of those things that takes them forever to put in. Let's pause for a second. Terminal foundation through there, there. I'm going to do some through there. Can I do there? Oh, hey, I can. In fact, all of that can be terminal foundation up. Oh, I'm on the first floor. Okay. Second floor. I thought I was a floor above where I'm at. We're good. Okay. Can't do it there. I can do it there. Okay. The rooftop parking does have a bunch of solar panels on it. I'm gonna do there. Three? No. You need to go. Because I need to be able to build a road right there. Okay, the road is there. Got it. We're going to do that. Get rid of the rest of the interior walls. And I'm going to let them build, since this is going to take a minute. Okay, they are finishing things up. I've created more chaos down here. Trying to get them to, use the entire loop. But let's get some crosswalks in here before we really start to make things chaotic. So crosswalk there, crosswalk there. You're gonna be an out. Sure. Mentioned in the middle of this, there is a exit. I'm gonna put it here, so it kind of is centered. So we'll run a little sidewalk out like so. We need elevators. So I'm going to do 2 elevators. I'm not going to do stairs. How big? I want one coming off, so 5 by 5? Let's do a little closer. Elevators are 4. We do 4 by 4. I think we could. What are we on? Floor 0. I need to take out this. And go ahead and run. Where does that come out? There's an entrance on... Actually, there's 2 entrances. There's one on the top side, and there's one on the outside that connects to a big... Looks like sidewalk coming this way. So let's grab... Did I just sidewalk the road? Didn't realize you could do that. So we're going to do that, and we're going to take this sidewalk over to... Ooh, that road is not in the correct place. We're going to have to do something about this. I'm going to let it run a little bit to see if it clears up. But yeah, this helps if I'm on the correct floor. Needs to go. There's trees and then sidewalk. Actually, I probably could have just did this, this, and that. And then we get that in place. Take out those walls. And I could have just done this from the start. Oh, you probably need to go. Yeah, that is connected there. Okay. Give me sidewalk. Sidewalk doesn't go all the way across. It ends on this side. So we're going to take this sidewalk all the way there. Cross. No, I don't want to throw a crosswalk there just yet. Get rid of that. Did I just delete my sidewalk when I was taking that out? Apparently I did. Interesting. You go there. I'm hoping this is still just initial, you know, craziness. I didn't realize we were sitting at 1.3 million. Okay, I need... Why is there just random post? Thank you. Get rid of that. There, and there. Elevators. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gonna do walls there. Yeah, that is totally open, so we'll open up that, we'll open up that. Doesn't look like there's sidewalk back there. Give me a big old swath of sidewalk there. Up a floor and... Nope, 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 not that direction. Go the other way. Okay, so all the elevators go to the top floor, clean up that and that. That arrow here just kind of moves depending on where I'm at, which is interesting. Okay, we've got elevators. Lovely. It is open air. There's like a 3-foot wall, and then you can look out. Okay. Oh. Well, let's go ahead and add sidewalk here. We're good. Nope, that's not sidewalk. That is not the correct floor for one thing. Come down to the bottom floor, add road there. We need sidewalk. Nope. Crosswalk there. You go down, you go out, you go out, like so. We need crosswalks internally. Nope. There. We need a crosswalk here. And we'll do one there. You can access over there. I'm going to do crosswalk there and there. Let's go up a floor. We'll kind of continue just adding in the crosswalks. Here and there. So theoretically, everybody can get to the elevators. Okay, I'm going to turn this into long-term parking. So all of these are long-term parking. We're going to do the same thing for the entire garage. Well, we don't have a fire truck, so I'm afraid that's not going to work. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I might have done something catastrophically stupid. Hold on. We need to make sure I'm on level 1. Okay. Yeah, this sidewalk was not where it's supposed to be. We're on floor 0. We've got people parking, though. Helps. That's the one downside with having this mod is you've got, if you're on the wrong floor, it becomes an issue. So I think some of this somehow was on the 2nd floor. But that is our parking garage. There is... Let's take out this. There's sidewalk that kind of rolls. Nope, I don't want all that. I want... Thank you. I just want 2. And that 2 is going to come down like that and like that. There we go. And where? Wait, does that? Oh. Interesting. What is that? I've got finding weird stuff on the map here. There is a what looks like was a some kind of security gate that was here, and it's just, why is it snowing in Long Beach again? Anyways, we're going to take this back to there. There is a crosswalk here. And then there's random crosswalk up here. This is Barbara London Street, if you were wondering. And it goes across like so. There's a bunch of greenery in this area is, again, where the... looks like kind of a staging area for construction. There's a bunch of parking spaces over here. It was probably a surface lot before they built the big parking garage. So I'm going to come in with a little fencing. Where does that fence go? It runs alongside the... Yeah, it runs alongside the road here. Doesn't go all the way down because, again, there's, like, plants. So I'm just going to take this over to there. We're going to just run it up. Like that. Comes in. It's even with up here. And it comes down like that. We will put a gate in the middle, and it's just concrete. So we'll grab a bunch of concrete, and we're just going to fill in the... Yeah, I did it again, didn't I? You could put fence on concrete, but you can't put concrete on fence. Fine. And now it's dark. Okay, well, we can... There we go. We're just going to take it down to there. Oh, you guys aren't done yet. Now let's put our fence in. And we'll just follow what we've already got in place. And I'm just going to throw a fence in there just to allow access. Not that we're going to do anything with it, but... through here, there's the sidewalk, and then it branches to the road. There's some parking spaces in here again. It looks like it's just left over from when they were initially doing the construction. Give me some sidewalk. No, not there. This is not going to end evenly. Oh my gosh, it actually somehow ended even. Just like I planned, right? We're going to go with that. Actually, can I just copy trees? E. There we go. Yeah, I know. Everybody's having trouble leaving the airport. There are a few trees scattered kind of around the perimeter on this corner. Nope. Yeah. So a couple trees through here. That's a rock. Admittedly, these are mostly palm trees. I know there's some other trees in there too. I'm not an arborist, so... Trees up against here. Trees coming down like that. Okay. Now, there's a little sidewalk that comes out here. We'll go 4. We'll go 2. There is a sidewalk that curves that it connects into. So let's see if we can do a curve here. It's probably not as curvy as I would like. It's probably actually a little bit more diagonal than this. You know what? Kind of okay with that. We're going to go with that. There's a series of palm trees that kind of run alongside. Bunch of palm trees back here. This area is a planter, but I can't really do anything with that. There is a... I was gonna say a geometric design. I'm gonna run it with... It's not sidewalk color, it's more red. So I'm just going to... out like that. And there's the third one. Something somewhat like that. And this actually extends further out. It's messy, but at the same time, it's interesting. What are those that I'm looking at? Is that a light pole? Google, that is not. Those are trees. Yeah, it's not a light pole per se. It's a bunch of palm trees, just in a diagonal. Okay. And then there's lights and there are ground level lighting through here that take you over to the front side. Is there trees? There's a couple trees on the front. Couple trees like that. Bushes aren't an option, right? No. Rocks are. I don't know if I want to do rocks in here. If I had the ability to do like some of the red tile, I would, because that's closer to what this actually looks like. But in lieu of that, we will just kind of fill in with some rocks. There we go. But that gets our parking garage in place. It looks like cars are getting through. Cars are going where they need to go, and they are getting out. It's just, this is a mess. We're going to have to take a look at that once we get the rest of everything in place. We're going to go ahead and buy this tile. And you know what? We've got plenty of money, or we're just going to buy that tile as well. Yeah, traffic's going to be interesting. We'll have to take a look at that in the next episode. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, checking out a little bit more Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a great day.